Welcome from Borrowed Acres Farm. We're going to feed the pigs. I'm going to today's video introduce you to our cows and give you kind of where we are and where we hope to be and what we're going to do about that. The kids are following behind me on the trail to feed the pigs. But like I say, today I'm going to show you and introduce to you our cows. We have them named. We're kind of crazy cow parents, but they're a lot of fun to us, and they work hard for us as we hope to be able to do for them. They're not in the optimal health that we would prefer them to be in, so kind of give you a little backstory as to why, and then give you a little insight, I guess, on what we hope to do about it. It's different from Violet's scenario. We have the vet coming out. Do not worry, we have not forgot about the update on Violet. The vet's coming out to TB test her tomorrow, and we'll know Monday. So next week's video should be about Violet. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Wait, JC. Undo it from there.
I'll never feel that big bump.
Now wiggle it and jiggle it. Yeah. All right. Welcome to Borrowed Acres Farm. These are our cows, except for two of them. That is Baby Bear. That is Steer, looking at us. This is Exodus with the horns, eating from the trough. And up comes Dairy. Over here is Basteer, and he is called Basteer because he's part steer and obviously part bull. Basteer. I really wish he was full bull because he's got prettiness in him. I mean, may not be his most shining moment, but he's pretty. Dairy's in love with them. She would like to see if they have pretty babies, but whatever. He's only part able to do that. That is Granddaddy's bull right there. This is Lady. Obviously my mama cows, Dairy and Lady, need some weight on them. That one with the white on its face is Granddaddy's, and just a very, very skittish bull. Here is our bull. He is Lake Ouachita. That is what Thad named him. And there is Exodus. That is Lady's calf. This is our herd. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have 2 over there with us. And we promise we are going to give you a check on Violet. The vet is coming. So don't forget to subscribe so you can know how Violet's doing. So what we are going to do, I'm going to tell you in this video how everything went not as planned. We've wanted to have cows for, a long time. Not that we had to or anything, but the opportunity arose a lot sooner than we thought, and we took it. When that happened, we started out with 3. It was all purposed around milk is why we wanted a cow at that time and could do it. So we get one, and then we decided to go ahead and get 2 more, a bull and a dairy right there, a dual purpose cow. The Dexters are dual purpose, milk and meat, and so we thought, hey, we could have them have a baby, we could raise it up for a milk cow, and we could have 2 milk cows. And then we could have meat cows and maybe sell one here and there to pay for the feed. And, you know, just have fun with a small herd. Well, we wanted more, and we found some in Mississippi that was a sellout. They were no longer going to do cows, so we went over there and got Busteer, Steer, Lady, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear, and we do not have Mama Bear anymore. She was our oldest cow, and we are unsure what happened to her, but something happened to her the week we were moving, and we just don't know. So that's unfortunate, but we were hoping to have one more year out of her, and then we were going to butcher her because she was older. Steer and Busteer we got just for butcher. Well, last year we thought, hey, it's time. Go get the cows, add to the herd, 2 mamas, and butcher because we wanted them for meat. We were really interested in the Dexter meat. We were ready to have some in the freezer. Well, that didn't happen because we decided we could do it ourselves if we got a walk-in cooler. And we called to get some freezer panels, and it took months, and we never got freezer panels. In that months waiting for the freezer panels to come in to make our walk-in cooler to be able to butcher our steers and get them in the freezer, Lady was always thin. I'm not sure she wasn't wormy, and we made the mistake of not testing or anything on her because we had a snowstorm 2 weeks after we got her, and she calved, and then 2 weeks after that dairy calved, and I don't know, the summer came and we had a small pasture, and we're working in May towards our new pasture so they could have 2 pastures for the summer. Even though they were going to be small, it was going to work that they had some green grass and we could rotate them out on that while starting on our 3rd pasture. That, with Lady, I believe, started out pretty bad. She got wormy first, I know. And then it went to our mamas, which was Dairy got wormy, and then Mama Bear got wormy. So we treated them. And Violet did not get wormy. Bull did not get wormy. And I treated our steers just whether they were or not. I didn't have them tested. I just think this steer here is just kind of not the bulkiest one in the herd. But steer's a pretty good size, bulky-wise, but we want to give them a chance to bulk up before we butcher them with Lady over here in this pen. But we lost access in June to our work towards pasture that we were going to have them alternating between. And our steers got to the pasture that existed and pulled the fence down and made it where everybody was getting on it. And the more we worked towards it, getting the fence back, the more they got on it, and we had just this vicious cycle of them overgrazing a small pasture instead of them staying in the sacrifice yard and eating hay. And we had them great minerals. We had them free choice minerals, and that way we didn't have to worry with if they, you know, had some mineral loss. They could free choice 20 different minerals, all they wanted. We used kelp, and we just did the best we could. But when we couldn't butcher our steers and worms hit because of lack of access to building our new pasture, overgrazing occurred, and we had a weight problem, and that just really saddens me. But like I say, Lady was very skinny when we got her anyway, because she was supposed to have just calved a few days before. I then found out that that was not the case. She had calved, and they come home and saw her standing over a dead calf that the buzzards got. Well, it was not her calf. So she calves at our place, and we weren't organized enough to just hurry up, have her tested, or go ahead and worm her and see what's going on because the snowstorm and everything. She probably spread worms. Maybe she didn't. I like to overthink things. So maybe this is just me putting stories in, the whole situation. But it worked out way different than we expected. We just wanted to have our cows, 2 steers butchered, have a couple of calves, and start out where we had 3 mama bears and a bull to take care of, and the calves would not be that hard to take care of, and we could build our pasture up. All that did not work out. Obviously, look at Lady. She needs weight. So you can tell it did not work out. Thankfully, the ones that stayed healthy were healthy. But then Violet, you know, you saw her video, even though she was a healthier cow and had never suffered from worms, a pinched nerve has got her underweight. So I feel like right now, us as farmers are a big flop. All we have is the need to put weight on our cows and get back on track. So what do we do now with all this catastrophe? Dad, what do you think we need to do?
See Granny Ruth.
Okay, you want to see Granny Ruth? Well, she...
Look at told Granny what's wrong with weight.
Well, we're going to talk to the vet about maybe reworming them, if he thinks that's a necessity or not, and talk to him about worming Violet, see what we need to do.
Mama, baby there.
No, the one with horns, that's Genesis.
Genesis.
And then behind him is Leviticus, and behind him is Baby Bear.
Oh, silly.
I know, silly.
What's that cow?
That is Dairy.
Oh.
Dairy will be coming across the way with us, and we'll get her back to a healthy weight and see if she is bred back or not.
And actually no.
Okay, and so we will get her.
Like Washington is the only one that hasn't lost weight, and he hasn't get.
Yeah, him. He's the only. Really, right? You said it. He's the only one that's like we have no concern about. He's just Lake Washita today as he was when we got him over a year ago. So, thank you, Lake Washita. Apparently, we just needed a herd full of Lake Washitas that could be unaffected by our farming practices that failed. We're going to move Daria across the way with Violet and see how she's doing in our upcoming video next week after the vet comes. He'll be here Friday for the TB test. He'll check the site Monday to see if she's got a clean bill of health. He'll talk to us about her. And so if we get a good clean bill of health on Violet, we will move Dairy over there to the pen with her so that we can start just getting her weight back up. We've got a pallet of feed coming in. We want to lock Lady and maybe one or both steers up at a time. We want to run some feed through them just to bulk them up. Dexter's finished out really good on grass, but you got to have grass, and obviously with lack of access to our pasture building at the old place, we didn't have the grass we needed, so now we are making plan B. We will like to finish out without 2 steers, and we're selling Exodus and Mama Bear. They are a new breeding pair at a farm next year. So we're going to downsize the herd, which was never a plan to have this big of a herd this fast. We were just going to have a couple of steers for about a month. And I think it'll be okay. They'll have big pasture. Look at all this that will green back up in the right season. And they'll be okay, and we'll find. We've got a source for hay next year that we're going to talk to and see if they can't store it for us and us go get a load at a time. So we've reevaluated a lot of things. I hope it really works out much better. Hi, Mama Bear. Baby Bear. Sorry, baby. All right, we're going to ask you to please go and subscribe. Why subscribe? It is because you want to know about our water check, or you want to see what's happening with Violet, or you just want to come along for a ride to see what we do next.
And Violet is
Subscribe. The vet is on his way.
And the vet is going to give Violet worms.
TB test.
TB test.
So please hit the subscribe button.